This is the adapter design pattern. And the adapter design pattern solves these problems. How can a class be reused that does not have an interface that a client requires? How can classes that have incompatible interfaces work together? How can an alternative interface be provided for a class? Well, it's all pretty much the same thing. So in this lecture, I have two classes. They are Class A and Class B, and they both implement interfaces. So Class A implements the A interface, and that has a method A, which it must implement. Class B implements the B interface, and that requires a method B. So these two classes are incompatible. So I need to make them compatible in some way, because I have a factory that returns lots of Class A's, but it also needs to return Class B's. And you can't return Class B's as they are because they don't have a method A, because we'll create an adapter on top of Class B that creates a new method A, which actually calls method B behind the scenes. Then eventually it will look like this. Class B with its interface will remain unchanged. Class A with its interface will remain unchanged. But we'll create a new class called Class B adapter, which will instantiate its own Class B, but it'll expose a method A, which will actually call Class B's method B. Let's do that. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is create a new file called adapter.py. Okay, so here I'm just going to comment. I'm going to use the abstract base classes, which I often use. So ABC meta abstract method. What I'm going to do first is create these classes and interfaces. Okay, so here is interface A, meta class ABC meta. It's a static method, abstract method, method A, and abstract method A. And here is the concrete class A that implements interface A. Method A, self print method A. Let's create the Class B interface now. Here's the Class B interface, meta class equals ABC meta, static method, abstract method, method B, and abstract method B. And let's create Class B. Okay, it's Class B, method B, prints method B. So let's quickly demonstrate that usage. So down here I have an item, and then the item equals Class A. Let's call Class A's method A. So item dot method A. Okay, so let's run that. Okay, so Python adapter.py. Okay, so prints method A. That's great. So my tree is now going to return, rather than turn a say it's going to return a Class B. And further on down the line, when I actually call the items methods, it breaks because it doesn't have a method A. So let's have a look at that. So Python adapt. Well, Class B has no attribute method A. But we need it to have a method A because subclasses and other processes down the line need a method A. So what I'm going to do is create the adapter now, and I'm going to call it item equals Class B adapter, right? And that will have a method A, which actually calls Class B's method B. So let's do that. Let's create that class. Okay, so class B adapter, and it implements the A interface. So define init. Let's get rid of all those. Self dot class B equals a Class B. Okay, very good. Define, we have to implement method A because we're inheriting the A interface. So method A self calls class B method B self dot class B dot method B. Rightio. So if we look down here now, item equals class B adapter. It's not showing me an error. Item dot method A. So now let's try that again. Python adapter.py method B. So it's actually calling method. So we're calling method A, actually calling class B's method B. There we go. That is the adapter pattern.